Buddy Buddy is an animated cartoon character in the Warner Bros. Looney Tunes series of cartoons. He was the second star of the series, after Bosko. Looney Tunes Buddy has his origins in the chaos that followed the severing of relations between animators Hugh Harman and Rudy Ising from producer Leon Schlesinger. Without his animators and Bosko the talking kid, the star character they had taken with them, Schlesinger was desperate to build his own cartoon studio and maintain his contract with Warner Bros. He lured in several animators from other studios, among them Earl Duvall from Disney. Schlesinger told his new employees to create a star character for the studio, and Duvall created Buddy in 1933. The character had a troubled beginning, as Warner Bros. Refused to accept his first two cartoons, resulting in Friz Freleng being called in to re-edit and condense them into a single short. In the Book of Mice and Magic, A History of American Animated Cartoons, animator Bob Clampett is quoted as describing Buddy as Bosko in whiteface. Despite these initial problems, Buddy would go on to be the studio's linchpin character for the next 2 years. Music dominates in Buddy's world. The characters add visuals to the soundtrack and participate in gags. Buddy is usually accompanied in his films by his flapper girlfriend, Cookie, and his dog, Towser. The character would go on to star in 23 cartoons from 1933 to 1935 before he was retired to make way for a new character called Beans the Cat, who became the third Looney Tunes star, though later on replaced by the more popular Porky Pig. Buddy's voice was most of the time performed by animator Jack Carr. Buddy had various designs throughout the course of his career. In Buddy's Beer Garden, he wore a jacket with a small bow tie and long pants. After Warner Bros. Rejected the short, animator Tom Palmer redesigned the character into a younger boy with trousers, a polo shirt, and a large cap, as seen in Buddy's Day Out. Because Tom Palmer was fired, the early design of Buddy was reused for Buddy's Showboat. Friz Freleng gave the character another design, which was nearly identical to Earl Duvall's except he is smaller and does not wear a jacket. Ben Hardaway later redesigned Buddy to look more like his predecessor, Bosko. Filmography Mr. and Mrs. is the name. The 1935 Merrie Melodies cartoon Mr. and Mrs. is the name, in which mermaid characters resembling Buddy and Cookie find a treasure trove, was Buddy's first color appearance. However, whether the short should be considered official is in doubt, as the characters are not named. Modern appearances. Buddy's first new appearance after his original series ended came in the 1993 animated series Animaniacs, where he appeared in the episode The Warner's 65th Anniversary Special as the main antagonist of that episode. It was broadcast on May 23, 1994. In this episode, it was revealed that Yakko, Wacko, and Dot were created to spice up Buddy's dull cartoons. These series of Buddy Warner shorts mainly consisted of the Warners smashing Buddy on the head with mallets. After Buddy was dropped by the studio in favor of the Warners, Buddy retired to become a nut farmer in Ojai, California, but hated the Warners for ruining his career, and made a failed attempt at the anniversary special to enact revenge on the Warner siblings for ruining his career 65 years ago. Jim Cummings provided Buddy's voice here. The cartoons he starred in with the Warners shown were Outback Buddy, Postman Buddy, Gardening Buddy, Baker Buddy, and Bus Driver Buddy. On the PBS series History Detectives, a collection of Buddy CELS is the focus of a 2010 episode.